So because this room doesn't have a microphone, so I use my phone to log in and then use it as a microphone. Okay. So we are going to go over year 12 result. This is a practice round. So in theory, at 1 o'clock, everything will go back to year 10. And then that's the real game. Okay. So this year, a lot of the company improve a lot, and then there are some company also drop a lot. F and D dropped under 60%. Okay, so company H become the number one team, and then L is the number two team, and then K, I think K was number one, and then now it's number three. G improved 28 points. They improved the most. Unfortunately, L improved a lot too, but only 22 points. So let me see 11, year 11. Okay, H was number two. So D was number 12. And D is still the last one. So let me see where G was. So G was the last second place, and they improved 28 points. So they become number 4. So I just want you guys to know it's still possible. Even if you're not doing well now, you can still do better later on. Especially like now, after this, we are going to reset the game. Wait, somebody, what do you mean? Oh, the room is in Stroud 202. This is 202, right? 202. B, what do you mean? Oh, so try to sit with your teammates, okay? So where's D? Is D here? D?
I think I'm in that one. I could be wrong though.
Oh. Oh. I can see. What's your name? Oh, you're in D. There are 5 people in D. I think there's a mistake.
I'm in D?
No, you are in D now, but I don't think there should be 3 people in D. No, I'll need to check, okay? Yeah, you don't have to be here. If you can choose to do online. Alexander, it's okay. But did you choose to do in person before? If yes, then next time you should show up, okay? So Alex is in B. Who is Darian? Is Darian here? So Alex, he didn't know it's face to face, but he'll be there here next time. Okay, good. So as long as you talk to your teammates, I don't care where you are. Okay? I don't know. You should go to D2L, see which group you are in. Okay? Yeah, so so if let's and let me know which group you are in. If there are some other group that they don't have enough people, I could switch you. Yeah. Who's Michael?
That's me. Sorry, okay. That's my parent. My bad.
Oh, yeah. So are you okay?
I'm H.
So okay. It's too much for me. Like I have to look at my phone and then look at the screen. So cannot do multitask. So let me go through this really quick. And then if you have question, you can, and then I'll go to you guys and then we can talk. Okay, let me record this for the online group people so that they can, I don't know if they will watch video, but you know, if they can watch, if they watch video, they know what they did. So H actually is the #1 team today, and then their earnings per share is $5.60. And a lot of companies are doing really, really well. Okay. D, on the other hand, they dropped their earnings per share is only 10 cents. But, and then their return on equity is 0.9%. But the online class, they have one team, they have negative 400 points. So you guys are still doing much better than the online class, the pure online class. And then return on equity, H is almost 34.2%. K and L are doing really well. Stock price, H jumped from 50 to 146. Okay, so that's also a lot. And then D dropped from 12 to 6. D has like 5 people. So if you are in D, please, you check your D12, you are in D, right? So if you are in D, well, actually, if you're in any other class, try to schedule a time with your teammates and then try to meet me on Zoom to go through the game one by one, because I don't want you to, like, now I can go to you guys. Of course, like Thursday would be a good time if you can meet here. I can go to you guys, and then, you know, if you have questions, I can show you how to do it. But if it's not, if you choose to do online, and if you cannot come here on Thursday, then you should set aside some other time to try to Zoom me, share your screen, and then, you know, we can go over your game, because I don't want other team to hear what you are going to do, right? You don't want other team to know what you are going to do. So it should be like with your team. And so this is the stock price. So at 1 o'clock, everything will reset. So H, you don't have to be in H, because everything will start from scratch. Okay. So credit rating. So D and F, their credit dropped a lot. So I think they probably are running out of cash, but we will take a look. And then image rating, H has L has the highest image rating, 82. Bonus points. So if your projection is very accurate, you will get bonus point. F already got 2 bonus points. So every year they got bonus point. But unfortunately, the credit rating is very low. So, and then, so this year we have 1, 2, 3, 4 teams got bonus points for Bullseye Award. And then the team that improved the most, G, improved 28 points, they got the Leapfrog Award. So if you go back to scoreboard, we look at this. So see, F already got 2 bonus points, but they are still 39. So this is the score. The last column is the score you are going to get. We have 4 teams get an A, 3 get A. We don't have A minus. We don't have A plus. So okay. So 3 teams get A, and then G is on the edge of A or A minus. Okay, and then it will be based on the rank. So if in the end D keep dropping till like 10, I don't know what I will give you. Okay, I can't promise you. But if you in the end, if your score improved till 60, I might give you 70, and then all other team will bump up. So the score will be based on the rank, but you might get higher than what you have. You can only get higher than what you have, except for these 2 teams. Like if you're over 100, maybe I'll, like for this team, maybe I'll give them 1 or 2, and then this team maybe give them 1 or 4 or 5. It depends on how well they did. Okay, so but rest of them, like this one might be 95. So you can only be higher if you are under 100. Okay, any questions so far? Okay.
You have a question.
So, yeah.
So you said it's going to reset
At 1 o'clock.
What does that mean? Like what
It
is?
will go back to the end of year 10. Remember when you first started the game?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it will
Okay.
go back to year 10, the end of year 10. Everybody will have 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to reset.
You don't need to. The system, I already set up the system to reset after we discuss this.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a way for us to see it in that way? Like so that way I can like look at each team and see like what like kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. This is it should be. Is it touch screen?
no.
So you go to where is the you have to go in here. Yeah. Report. So go down here. It's
This
right
is
here.
just mine.
No. Go up. You see, this is exactly go up. This is exactly where I just went through here. Yeah. Yeah.
To redo the quiz, I would just have to email you the information.
Yes. Or you can come to me after class. It will be faster. Okay. So if you want to reset the quiz, go to syllabus. Make sure you email me the information I need. Otherwise, I'll just ignore your email. Okay. Or you can always come to class and then in the end of class, just come here and I'll reset your quiz. So let me go over this really quick because this will reset. So so here you see that people are building space. So after you build, let me take this down. After so I don't have to yell. After you build the space, you actually have to buy equipment. I don't know if you guys see that. Okay. So like here, we have people have space. Like let's say F, they have space. Let me say D. D have space 9,000, 1,000, 9,000, 1,000, and they build more. But they didn't buy enough equipment to fill up their space, and they still keep building. And that's one reason why their profit is very low because they spend too much money building. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't build, but if you build a space, you should use it. Okay, if you only use this much, I don't understand why you keep building. So they will have 11,000, but they only have equipment for 6,700 shoes. Okay, so that just shows that they probably didn't understand the game well enough. So make sure after you build the space, you buy the equipment. Okay, and we have so many people buying that. And then financial statistics. So the good thing is that pretty much everybody have cash except for D. So when they don't have cash, I will look at their current liability. It's $530 million debt. So very likely, and then because their credit rating is very low, so very likely they didn't have enough cash, and then somehow they use the overdraft loan. Overdraft loan is very expensive. It has the highest interest rate, so you don't want to trigger that. Okay, if you keep using overdraft loan, eventually you go bankrupt. Then I cannot save you. So I'll have to see you in summer or next semester. Okay, so make sure that doesn't happen. I really don't want to see you again. And besides, usually this is like the last class before you graduate, so that means you probably have to postpone your graduation. So try not to fail. So and for F pay, oh my goodness. So you see here, they pay a lot of dividends. They make 3%, 3.6%. Their profit is 3.6%, but they pay 200, almost 250% for dividend. Okay, so you don't want to do that. And then put them at high risk for default, same as D. But D is because they don't have enough cash. But D's good thing is that their days of inventory is very little. But F, it took them almost how many months? 7 months. 7 months to sell their shoes, while it only takes D 9 days to sell all their shoes. Okay, so we want days of inventory to be low. Production benchmark. So because this is public number, when you go to your production benchmark report, you should see your number here. So it's easier for you to compare. And because I can't show other people's information to you, so I only see this. So some numbers you can look at, like reject rate, 3% versus 7.9. So that's almost 5% difference in profit. Okay. And then superior material use, 2% versus 54%. And then, so that's something you can look at. And then there's one company in B. So you can see which company is this. Okay, you get their information. And then for Asia, we also have, and then you can also compare the compensation. Okay, so one company pay 14,000, another company pay almost 19,000. But you see the productivity is not much difference. Okay, so those are the things that help you to make your decision. But like the reject rate, like this one, the low one is 5.3, and then this is 11.1. So it's almost 6% difference. Okay, so you don't want that happen to your company. So you want to be in the good side, on the good side. So operating benchmark, again, you can watch, you can see your profit compared to industry low and high, see where you are. Okay, so from what I see here, wholesale, one company only make $1.77 per pair, one company make $19. So see the this is huge difference, and this is 3.7%, and I know that's D. So and then one company have negative, okay, $97 for one pair they sell, they lost $97. Okay, so thank goodness it's gonna to reset in few minutes. And then even for internet, see one company make $23, and then one company have $3 loss per pair. And in Latin America, one company have almost $28 loss, one company make $30. So that's like $60 difference in profit. Okay, so this give you some ideas. And then one company actually have a loss in private label, not 10 cents. So if you are that company, you want to be careful. And only one company in Europe. That's so weird. So only company bid. The reason I know is because the low, average, and high price are the same. The profit are all the same. So I know only one company was in Europe, private label. So I can actually look, see which company is that. They only make 17 cents. So let me point it out. So you can go to competitive effort report. So in Europe, A, you're making 10 cents in a private label. So the tricks for private label is, and you have to pay attention to the tiny little words. Okay, this is the tricky part. Like when you look at financial statement, if you want to buy stock from some company, and then when you look at their financial report, the small words are the thing you have to look at because they hide stuff there. Okay, so the same thing as this one. I don't know if you can see, I cannot see from here, so I'm going to come back. So from here, you see the offer price, the maximum is 44.54. And you see there are not many people bidding for this. The demand is almost 3,000. Only 900 bidding it, and then only 200 were accepted. So if I were you, I would put like 44 or 43.99. So I know I can make the most profit, and I know my bid will be accepted. But since I already tell everybody, so you also need to be careful that maybe everybody's going to do that. So that's the thing for the game. Okay, so you have to think about that. And then for the SQ rating, The minimum is 3.3. So A actually is doing good job. Okay, and then this company too little, this 3.0. So this I can tell they didn't do anything. Oh, INJ. Yeah, they didn't do anything. See, they didn't change their setting. Okay. See, that they didn't do anything. They didn't make any change. So now they are still doing okay. But later on, when you guys learn how to play the game, their grade will drop. So see, this should be 3.2. Okay. I mean 3.3. So let's go back to the industry. Is it oh no, operating benchmark. So from here you can see that. Okay. And there's a way, like when you do private label, go to the bottom, it will give you the numbers, like whether or not you're making profit. Celebrities, let me see who got celebrities. So H and L got a lot of, H got a lot of celebrities. That's one reason why H is doing well. And A also got celebrity. D got celebrities. So D, I really hope, and then F also got celebrities. So I hope you guys, will improve in the future. So competitive report is also very important. You can kind of use that to see. Let me move this thing. So you can use this to see, like, okay, what's the SQ rating? Like SQ rating is 5.4, and then some companies like 6.0. Okay, so that means that they want to do like better quality. And then if yours is like 4.1, 4.3, so you compare these and then compare how many models you have. So in theory, your SQ rating, if it's higher, then make your shoes more attractive. And of course, price is also something that when the price is lower, more people want to buy it. That's for sure. But there's a way, like if your SQ rating is higher, you can charge higher, and you put in more advertising, you get more celebrity, you'll be able to still sell a lot of shoes even when your price is high. Okay. In the beginning, price is like very sensitive. People are very sensitive to the price. And all these affect the demand for your shoes. But this is just like to find the right balance. Okay. The more you want to create your demand, the more cost you need to put in. Like you need to put in more advertising. You need to lower your price. You need to get more retailer support. You get celebrities. So all this will help you to build your demand, but it costs money. So it will make your cost higher. So those are the things that you have to decide on your own. How do you get the best profit? Okay. And if you don't have enough money, what do you want to put in first? What do you want to invest first? And sometimes even if you build a lot of demand, you don't have enough capacity. You need to build space, you need to buy equipment, all those cost money. Okay, so those are the things that you and your teammates need to discuss what you guys want to do. Any questions? No, then I'm going to, oh wait, should I, any questions from the online people?
Yeah, I have a
So
question.
the,
Since you're
okay,
resetting it, how are we going to be graded for that?
it will be just like year 11 and 12. So now it will go from year 11 till year 20. So in the end, we will see your grade in year 20.
Okay, cool.
But every year we are going to go over this report like this. It's not like it's unfixable. As long as you try to work on it every week, it should be fixable. And I believe like D, the reason D did that is because they didn't do much last week. They did a lot the first year, okay, but they didn't do much in year 12, or they didn't talk to me. They make a lot of mistakes, but that's good. That's good that at least they try. But like I and J, they didn't do anything. So eventually, they will suffer.
So it's gonna be the same thing like every Wednesday night. We're gonna do
Yes.
the
And then
practice.
Thursday, I'm going to go over this
Okay.
and then
It's gonna
record,
be
you know,
only the
record
practice
video,
one?
post it. Sorry?
It's gonna be only the practice one.
No. From now on, it will be the real one.
Okay, so all right. So now you're just gonna okay, cool.
Okay, so at 11, it's already scheduled to reset at 11. So if you open your report now, you can still see the old one. But if you log out and then log back in at 1 o'clock, it will be like 100. Everybody will be the same. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to log out and I post the video on D2L. So for those online, if you want to meet me with your group on Zoom, text me the time. Okay, in theory, I have class on Tuesday, Thursday. Wednesday, I should be here from 12 to 3 in my office. So I'll be on Zoom as well. But other than that, usually in the evenings, after I pick up my daughter, cook. So maybe after 6 to 8, I should be free if you cannot meet some other time. But text me and then, you know, I'll meet you guys. I'll try to meet you guys on Zoom for the online, even for here, if you guys need extra office hour. Okay, so I'm going to log out Zoom and then let me see, there are some people text. Yes, we are going to have regular class on Tuesday, unless I'm sick again. So